I don't know what that means. What's that? What's that? What's provisions mean?
You stocked up on shit?
Like you got
You
groceries?
stocked up on shit?
I mean,
like everything, snacks.
Yeah. I mean, I've the grocery stores are fine. I don't know.
Stocked up on shit?
Yeah, it's.
You got groceries? Stocked up on shit?
Oh shit! I gotta mute this. Oh shit! We live. We are live. I mean, yeah. I mean, I stop talking to myself. Hold on, I gotta talk to myself in the future. Hey, Patrick, everything's gonna be okay, buddy. Okay.
Can you hear how loudly I'm eating these almonds?
Yeah, you're like one of the almond brothers.
Fuck my whole asshole, dude. Destroy me.
You're Dwayne. I'm Greg. You're Dwayne.
I'm Dwayne the Rock Almond.
Oh, see, all right. So you brought it back. You saved us. Okay, so now we gotta tweet this out. We are live, so don't no more hard R's.
It's like the beginning of Alex Jones's show. It's exciting.
The frogs are all gay. They're hanging around lilies. They're going to raves, sucking each other's frog penises.
Have you ever like tuned in, like really watched, not just clips on YouTube?
I don't love him. I respect the character that he plays. I think he's fantastic. It's a character, and he's getting the money, and it's working. He's a little bit crazy, but it's an act.
I think at once it was an act, and now it's become.
Oh, so yeah, it's like Stockholm syndrome of himself, like the Owen Benjamin effect.
That's so funny.
That was a fucking Owen was a fucking turn off the deep end like none other. He was a seemingly regular guy for a long time, at least pretending to be, and just fucking. I think his had to be an act, and then he became racist.
One of my friends in Houston who like has now moved to New York and is like doing well in New York comedy. I remember when Owen Benjamin first left LA, he was like, that guy's a fucking inspiration to me, dude. Telling show business, what's up? You don't need to live there. And then we were all like, oh yeah, because he's racist.
Yeah, he had to do shows in like the fucking old abandoned mills, and like they're like that's not even like he was doing shows at like the warehouse and shit. God.
It's so funny that like being known as racist will like lose you A rooms, but like molesting people will not. You will still sell tickets at the Improv.
Oh, he was absolutely. Yeah, you can't go to any venue of any corporation, but the fucking Jeff's Gristmill Bar and Grill on the water there, where the people can row up their fucking shanty boats. Fucking and drink fucking terrible drinks and fucking listening to David Lee Murphy music all night. Yeah, those people. So that's the thing. If you
row right up to the club, you tie up the boat, then you tie off because we allow heroin in our facility for sure.
Yeah, we do a whole lot of heroin, and then if you don't tie up your boat, it floats off. It's I don't know something about high tides or something. I don't know how the water works, but
high tide turnaround. Am I allowed to smoke drugs on this, or do I have to make this
yeah, I would encourage you to do that. That being said, I am a drug and a DEA officer, so I will be having to arrest you for this. I wish I would stop doing that bit every time somebody says
like this shadow style. So you're like,
what is happening? What's happening right now? This is terrifying. There's a robber on the show. There's a burglar.
That's your bit.
There's a cat burglar. No, I'm looking at a cat burglar.
You're on yeah. I put it on digital blackface mode, so you couldn't tell who was smoking that weed.
Yeah, that was you look like an actual crook. I really almost called the cops though.
Is it just because shadows are scary?
Shadows are, you know what? Shadows are terrifying. I've never met a good shadow. You know, like those the
never met a good shadow.
The movie Ghost with the shadow guys, they just come and drag you to hell. That's not good.
So you've been watching The Tiger King?
Yeah, I watched it. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm sick of seeing his face. I'm tired of the internet. It was crazy as hell, but like, it wasn't that good.
I know everyone's like, oh, Marty. Yeah, but isn't it just so amazing that like we live in a time everyone watches different shit, and we all got to be inside watching the same shit. What are we watching? Tiger King.
Fucking yeah.
That is like the most beautiful opus of humanity. While all of our civilization
it's a little embarrassing
and collapses around us, we're watching the. Embarrassing for who?
it's just like that's what we're doing. Like this could be a time that we could be, doing some self-help, meditating, maybe doing some Bikram yoga, kind of getting our mind right, getting in shape, doing right. We're fucking watching some hillbilly with like four gay swamp husbands and like.
First of all, Bikram was a internationally renowned rapist. Okay, Joe Exotic at least, consensually fucked people.
He was pretty problematic.
Seemingly.
Did you ever catch a glimpse of like the fucking items in that gift store, like a gift shop, just like fucking edible underwear, condoms, all sorts of stuff, and just then there's like I pet a baby cub. It's like, man, sex perverts. What do you can't live with them, and you also have to live with them because most people are perverts. What are you drinking?
I have a few friends.
Ooh, tell me all about them.
Secret Group beer.
Can you list them? Can you list them all right now? All your friends?
I got PBR, I got Stella, Modelo, and Lone Star. The Secret Group, decided that they were going to try to stay afloat by moving some alcohol. They did one of those fun legal loop arounds by giving you like a bag of chips with your purchase,
Oh yeah, they're scapegoating the TABC laws.
Yeah, which is my favorite thing. That like I don't know if that's actually a legal loop.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Or
it doesn't.
just something like some frat boy.
And just
it feels feels like
it absolutely could be
college frat like.
You're frozen.
Who would fall for that?
A lot of
Still
people.
Frozen.
Still frozen. I'm watching the movie. Let it go. Let it go. Let me go. I've been trying to share the link for. Share the link if you got one. Share the link with your friends. Yeah, it's my first.
Is anyone watching this?
No, because I haven't shared the link yet.
But we're live on YouTube.
Yeah, on my fucking like defunct dead page that where I used to do Pink Floyd guitar covers when I was just and freestyle raps and shit. It's terrible. How
many subscribers do you have?
There's probably 10. Like it's not an active. It's gonna be an active page. Well, you leave it the light red because it looks like you're in hell. It's tight. It's tight as hell. Okay.
Nope, just went to heaven where it's green.
Where it's green. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's
heaven,
true.
Yeah, we all know hell is red, and we all know heaven is green.
Heaven is green.
Because it's full of the Irish.
That's absolutely not true. Nobody actually. As an Irish person, none of us get in.
How strange is it to have like a big red room behind you?
I think it's kind of cool. What is that like? Your club? Is that where you have a bottle full of bub or whatever? This
is my chinchilla room. Can you see him?
Is it alive and is running around barking or yapping, whatever it does? What is the chinchilla?
Do you see that?
No, because I need no.
It's the world's softest rodent. I might need more light in here.
Yeah, I know that. So are you looking to make a hamburger helper glove or something out of it, or is it a real pet?
Yeah, no, that's a real pet. Look at him. Can you see him?
Yeah, they're badass.
You know how old he is?
36.
He's actually 20 years old.
That's fucking badass. You can almost drink. You're out there killing it.
His name is Oscar.
How long do they live?
About 20 years. So any day now.
Ooh, man.
But the one that's lived the longest to live like 30 years or something.
That's a good run, man. Living in a cage and it's pretty fun.
He can't be above 75 degrees Fahrenheit. He can't be below 50 degrees.
He's a gremlin. Like what is he? You can't eat after midnight. Can't get water.
He can't get wet at all actually because his fur is too dense.
My fur can't get wet at all, or it will be ruined. It's that's those jackets. If you put on a coat though, man, they're shout out to killing animals because it's worthwhile. I think
it's soft as shit, and it's the only way I can come. But it's crazy that like this thing lives so long despite having no survival instinct whatsoever.
Where Yeah, I have a lot of questions about the chinchilla. Where do they live? What do they fucking do? They hang out with like wild Pomeranians. Like, what do they do?
In the wild, they only live in one part of the Andes Mountains.
That's so like fucking high. They're so high maintenance. Are they fucking?
Yeah.
They might be aliens, or like they might be spying on us or something. There's something to that.
They're just prey animals, dude. They're just little rodents. They're not meant to like be all over the place. It's weird that we took them all over the world, and now they essentially need air conditioning to survive.
I respect it. That's like me. That's you get used to your surroundings, man. All right,
dude. He could have a heat stroke in 7 minutes. If he's a little too hot, that's all it takes.
Yeah, let's just like I don't want it to die, but let's just like uptick the thermostat and just let's play some. Let's do the lobster in a pot in a bath thing.
That's fun content. Watch us heat up my pet.
Yeah, we're heating up a coat rat.
I don't know what is it from. I think it's like Always Sunny or something where they think they bought a fur hat and it's like, and the guy's like, actually this is Nutria. And he's like, so I bought a rat hat.
A rat hat. That's incredible. That show's longevity and it's still pretty solid.
Yeah, it's I wonder what's up there. Like that show, South Park. What else can you like really make like an accomplished, like, you know what, people are still watching, or different generations are tuning in and still having the same effect?
There's nothing. You like forget about Always Sunny, and then you look and see how many years they've been on. It's like what the fuck?
Like, crazy. Dude, their first episode was like about the gas crisis during Bush.
It wasn't the cancer one.
No, I guess that was the pilot, but the first.
Oh yeah, that was the pilot. That was it. They started off fucking straight from the hip. That was
steals gas.
Incredible. Yeah, I did. That is the dream. You get a bunch of friends and their spouses, and they all like hang out and then get Danny DeVito, and you fucking just write.
Once you get Danny DeVito, it's in there.
Frank might be the greatest television character. His fucking progression or regression rather is one of the best character arcs in ever, because it's just he's like a regular businessman, like just fucking throwing money around, and fucking what he is now. I saw some episode where he was like just running around doing drugs, and he had to do more drugs.
It's like, dude, when he started, he was like well respected in the community. Now he's got like beans in his pocket every episode.
Yeah, he's fucking it's ridiculous. Beans in his pocket. Just the weirdest guy ever. And then Charlie's like the same guy. All right, I think we're all doing a show now. Does it matter? Does it really fucking matter? We have a chat room. Hold on.
Shout out to Boost Oxygen.
Oh, shout out to shout out to hydrogen as well. Shout out to hydrogen bombs. Ooh, shout out to Japan.
And one of my many conversations with my mom during this pandemic, I told her that one of the only treatments for coronavirus is being put on a ventilator. And so her response was to buy a bunch of canned oxygen.
That's that's an incredible response. And I've got nothing to refute that.
RO2 levels are high as fuck up here, baby.
Isn't that just a whippet?
No, you don't feel anything. You don't feel high because it's oxygen. It's not nitrous or carbon, whatever.
I don't know. You ever did one of those oxygen bars in Vegas? And you feel kind of good. It's like getting a B12 shot. I mean, of course you have to get rid of all your pride and dignity when you go sitting there like a bozo with a fucking thing up your nose when you're picking up flavor. But
I really like peach breathing. Breathing peach is great.
Yeah, I mean you're fucking. Can I not pick a smell? Can you just pump it into the mall like they do? Yeah, pump it like they do at the mall. Can you just? I don't have to stop and fucking pay to put a thing in my nose.
There's a place in Houston where I go. It's a float spa.
Don't know what that is. Oh, like okay, yeah, that's badass.
So you go float in that salt water, and then they isolate you. You know, there's no sound, no light. And then after your hour-long float, you go do like a 20-minute oxygen bar situation. And it's like you feel wild relaxed. Like
What's that called again? What's the floating thing called? I can't think of the
they're like called like sensory deprivation.
Yeah, sensory deprivation tanks. Yeah, I've heard good things, but guess who doesn't take good care of himself? Me.
I don't take particularly good care of myself either. I jerked off in there, and they're like, don't leave any.
Wouldn't you? Like you just named my perfect situation, except on salt water, because that's what the ocean is. So I got
it's really salty. That's a real problem. Yeah.
Yeah. See, and I'm just gonna be always watching for squids or whatever under me. So yeah, that's something that.
They tell you, they're like, if you have any wounds or cuts or open sores, here's this what do they give you? It's like petroleum jelly, and they're like, just put that over it. And I forgot that I have incredibly advanced hemorrhoids. So it's just like the first 10 minutes is just pure burning asshole. And they're like, just try to relax and fall asleep. You're like, no, dude, there's no way.
That's the opposite.
So then I got out and gooped up my ass real good. But then the thing is, you got to keep a tight sphincter the entire time.
Oh yeah, because you can't, because you don't want to get the itchy one.
If you dilate at all, you know what I mean? It's all going inside, and then you got the water inside plus the jelly. That's all you can. It wasn't relaxing actually. Now that
water
I think about
inside
it, for
plus
me.
the jelly. That doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
You get the water inside and you add the jelly. I don't know why that's a country song. Oh man.
You know which country music I've been listening to in this tough time to try to get myself like inspired and centered?
Yeah. What? Who? When? Where? How? Why?
Hank Jr.
Yeah, he's a terrible guy. So you gotta.
Have you heard McCain? Have you heard? I think it's called McCain Palin Tradition.
No, but I know it. I already know it.
The very, very, very first lyric of the song is, well, the left-wing liberal media are sure a bunch of good friends. That's how it starts.
But why is he doing? Why? Okay, I know. Why do we go there? Why are we there now? You know, it's not. It used to be his cool fucking. His friends are getting. His rowdy friends are fucking getting wild and fucking. Hank, why do you drink? Hey, why do you blow smoke? Why would you live out the song that you wrote? But now he's fucking doing football songs and fucking fake singing Monday Night Football and on whatever it is.
That's my favorite thing when they're like, did you see who they got from Monday Night Football now? And I'm like, has anyone ever truly given a shit or been impacted in any way by who the musical celebrity? Like Carrie Underwood was singing with them robots.
Yeah.
You know them Fox robots had to dance with Carrie?
I took a Rydell football to both headlights. That's Carrie Underwood, right? And then she doing the truck where she commits a felony, multiple felonies.
I would do anything just anything at all to be able to be the guy who gets to write the Sunday Night Football song every year. Because they don't know what people are eating and drinking.
The Bengals are running and the Steelers are too. It's like,
yeah,
we're back in Pittsburgh, ready for you. That would be a fun. That would be a pretty fun gig.
We got a bowl of pasta and we're drinking stew. It's Sunday Night Football. That's what we do.
It's raining in Seattle. No surprise. The Detroit Lions are still losing. Also not a surprise. Sunday Night Football.
No, they're like less informed. They whatever they sing about, they're always like, you got my. Carrie Underwood specifically would sing about like watching football with your lover, and you're like, not how anyone watches sports at all.
We're holding hands and we're cuddling up. We're watching Sunday Night Football is coming up. Yeah, nobody's ever. Yeah, that's. Yeah, honey, I can't wait to watch Sunday Night Football with you.
I got my wife, yes, she's giving me head, but them goddamn Rangers didn't cover the spread. Down. That's a baseball.
Yeah, and fucking, you get fucking it. Lazy ass drunk Hank hasn't changed. He hasn't changed any lyrics, except that he had to do like for like network or something. He had to change. He can't. I think he's like even the guitar isn't even, and like he's just not even trying. Of the pantomiming, he's just like I don't give a shit. I'm worried about fucking left-wing liberals running around.
He's like, how could you worry about my terrible acting and singing right now when Israel is all up to what it's up to?
Yeah, he's fucking one of the leaders.
when someone's suspicious of like a group of people or a race, but they're not really sure why. They're just like Jews.
They have no idea why. It's incredible. It's incredible that they go to that. That's the best, actually.
Well, what are they up to? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, it's got a lot of questions. I don't know. All right, I'm going. Let's see what. All right, so at first glance, all of his songs seem to be pretty normal, but when you click a little thing called More Songs, I'll tell you one thing: you get more Confederate flags. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's heritage, not hate. Even though when I say that, everybody knows I do mean hate. When we say heritage, not hate, it is hate. But just keep in mind that it's heritage, not hate.
Heritage, not hate is so funny for like a Southerner to say, because heritage is so much longer to spell, and you're like, no Southerner would ever want a longer word to represent one of their ideas.
No, absolutely not.
They'd be like, it's hat, not hate. It's just a hat. I'm just wearing a hat.
Yeah, it's clothes, not Bose speakers, because I hate Bose speakers. So, yeah. This is sponsored by Bose. Bose overpay for some speakers that do things. All right, here we go. Yeah. This is welcome to the Hank Williams Jr. segment. It's gonna be pretty good. It's a family tradition that we do here. A country boy can survive. A country boy can survive. Let's see here. He's covered some pretty good songs. Shout out to him.
Now Hank the Third is cool also, right?
I think he's isn't he got a little bit of more of a loose cannon somehow. He raps or something. Isn't he like a rapper?
I think it's something. Yeah. So I think Hank original and son
a classic.
Hank.
Yeah, Hank the dad, fucking incredible, a classic, a legend in his own right. And then you got the drunk son.
Yeah.
Who had some talent. I mean, he.
You know what they're like? They're like the Jokers since Heath Ledger. Like there's the original. There's that goddamn Jared Leto that we don't talk about.
Jokers.
And then there's the recent one.
You're gonna say the third one that you know nothing about is you're gonna give
the Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, I'm gonna call that Hank the Third.
All right, let's say we're getting off Junior. We're going Hank the Third, seeing what he's up to. Because I don't know anybody that's a third. I don't know if I trust them. I'll tell you that much. There's a Rolling Stone article from 1999 that says sex, drugs, and yodeling, the Hank Williams III story. So that's absolutely real. So yeah, song called Dick and Dixie.
I put the dick in Dixie.
Yeah. Line them up at the Mason-Dixon line. I got my dicks in line in time. It's me, Hank Williams III. I'm a racist, but it's heritage, never hate. Straight to Hell, yeah. Dick and Dixie, The Rebel Within. I was just gonna see if there would just be an N-word just peppered in. Hellbilly. He has a song called Hellbilly. Again. Hellbilly is pretty fucking good. Hellbilly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start using that. Punch, Fight, Fuck from 2006. Okay, he does kind of rule. I'm sure he's Pills I Took. Great song. God, this kid really, you know what? Shout out to Hank III, because these are just great titles and I relate to them. I still haven't seen the N-word, so that's good.
It really made up for how much
Pills I Took. Satan is Real. We're gonna play a little bit of Satan is Real real quick. I'm sorry, it's 100%. That's 100% a real song. Yeah, you got Hellbilly, you got Satan is Real, Dick and Dixie.
Are you Hank Williams III?
That would be awesome. It's me, the devil, and I'm here to say, heritage, not hate, in a major way. We're still rooting for the South. Hopefully, they can pull off the win this year. All right. Yeah, I do need to hear a little bit of Satan is Real. Because it's first off, it's true. You know what I mean? So Satan is real. I guess I gotta clarify. I'm sure there's a million videos about Satan being real on YouTube.
Satan is real and he's Mexican.
I hope it's like it's flipped and somehow like Satan is real, bad. Jesus is the truth, and he's my dad. No, it's gonna be full. It's Straight to Hell / Satan is Real. All right, very tight. Here we go.
It's like an AC/DC double song.
That's a medley. Apparently, he's got a hell medley. So that's
a hail medley.
Got a hail medley for all my demons. All right.
You know what the when
hold on. Oh, it's a nice start. What's up?
I was gonna say, you know what it's called when the devil calls a play in football?
No.
A Hail Mary. I know. We should both kill ourselves.
No, that might be my favorite joke that's ever been said. Anything involving the devil and hell is great. I found this Snapchat filter that has this like real looking devil face or like a demon face. And I've been doing like this character where it's he's starting a vlog because like trying to get content out there. It's it's hilarious. I'm not gonna get into it. It's very funny. Like it's just it's the real devil from hell. It's called torture time. And he's got like a nose ring. And I made a story up where he went to the Claire's at the mall to get his nose pierced. Shout out to the devil getting his nose pierced at Claire's. All right, this is Satan is Real from the Real Devil. The first comment is from a picogram, and it just says, "Ain't no devil, but what's inside of a man."
That's someone commented to us, or it's just on his song.
Oh, that's on a song. No, we don't. No, but we don't deserve anybody. And then Jeremiah says, "Wish we could sing this in church."
Are you gonna play some of it?
No, but I can't because I keep great police chase song. I'll tell you that, man. These comment section is. Can you hear it?
It's like a Jimmy Buffett style song.
This is incredible. Oh, it's a gospel song. The devil is coming. Okay, I don't like. No, we worship him. Boo. Boo. Wait, yes. Yes.
Is that the devil on there on the track?
Yeah, he tricked us. That's the real devil. It's featuring the real devil. Well, the devil came down to Georgia and he said This is terrible. I gotta hear the chorus. The devil's gotten better since Charlie Daniels beat him in the fiddle. Boo! This is one of okay. Bring up the devil, or is that the devil playing the devil's playing the fiddle?
The devil's on the slide guitar,
killing it. It's me, the devil. Well, the devil is moved back to Georgia. He had him a soul to sell. All right, we're out of here. Like, fuck you. All that stuff I said about you. Fuck you, Hank Williams III. You idiot. You goddamn.
What reason could the devil ever have to be? If the devil had any like agency and he moved around on the earth, why would he ever go to Georgia? Why would he not be in New York?
Well, Atlanta does have a lot of black people.
That's the funniest.
I'm sure I'll get canceled for that.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't really know either. Like it's the devil. I don't know. Yeah, the devil.
Like when I think of a place,
travel, honestly.
If the devil took human form and wanted to go to a place that humans did stuff at, it would be an Asian casino. That's where he would fit in the most. Yeah, it's that unemotional gambling. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you don't feel it. You're just squatting and smoking for hours. That's what the devil would be into.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be something that, or just something peaceful. He's just got to get away from it. He's got a full-time job that he did not ask for, that he is stuck with. I mean, you gotta really give it up for him, because he's really put his all in something that he didn't ask for this job.
And it'd be funny if like the devil doesn't hate gay people. It's just God that hates gay people.
It is. I think that's true. That is what it is. The devil's like, we're all about sodomy. That's our whole thing. We got yeah. He loves it. He's trying to.
I really hate that I have to torture gay people, but God.
Yeah, but God sent him down there. So yeah, I got to fucking That's the devil ends up being the devil's really the good one. He didn't do anything. He sent me down here. He turned me into a goat-looking thing, threw me in a bottomless pit. Now I got to run hell. Like, fuck, man.
I don't think the devil's good or bad. He's just like a bureaucrat, you know? Someone's got to run the DMV, essentially.
Yeah, he's fucking, and they're trying to, no term limits, you know? So he's doing pretty well. Yeah, he's fucking wearing Chicago Bull shorts and fucking hanging out with Dennis Rodman.
Oh, man.
Shout out to the devil. Okay, so what's his name sucked. Let's see what we got before
Oh, here, before I go, this we were talking about Joker earlier, and this is a real thing, I believe. You know how in our society, Batman is like a thing that like good actors eventually may get nominated to play, or like James Bond is something that we perennially see different actors, and then like there's a conversation of like, oh, should that guy even play James Bond? Like, I don't know, is he good enough? Is he like James Bond? A woman?
Yeah, right.
Personally, I think all those roles are stupid, and I think we picked the wrong roles to be constantly, because they're not very
No, they're not.
You know, it's like James Bond is like a guy that just says puns and fucks, and you're like, great, cool, and, like,
and drinks a martini incorrectly. He drinks it. Is snobby about the drink. He's a fucking asshole about the drink that he doesn't.
Like, he does the one thing that like a spy wouldn't do, which is like draw extra attention. It's like, make my drink this very specific way. You're gonna remember me. You're gonna for sure remember that asshole.
Yeah, I'm driving the one of a kind Shelby Cobra it's like, okay, yeah, we know it's you, James Bond. We get it. That being said, the villains all have an eye patch or one eye, so like they both know. There's no hiding between either of them.
Yeah. But the other thing is like, it's funny when like a henchman is like 007, and you're like, wait, just regular people know who the fuck you are? How terrible?
Yeah, you're fucking MI6. He's like he's MI6. Like, yeah, you don't know his fucking his number.
I have a degree in political science. I'm super well informed. I don't know a single spy's name, like not a real spy, not one ever. Or their number or anything about them.
If you do, you either know them and you've put them in grave danger by knowing them in general. And yeah, there's of course not. The henchman's does not know 007 or anything about him.
I think much more complex and roles that you really have to bite off should be ones that we see like every 5 to 10 years, like Beetlejuice.
I am Sam.
Oh my God. That would be amazing. If like every 10 years.
That's a great movie. It's a good soundtrack. Yeah, fucking Beetlejuice that's absolutely there's so much depth to that character that you have to just make up on your own.
First of all,
there's so much to go.
He's always horny. That's the best part. He's dead and he's still incredibly horny.
He's a giant perverted ghoul. Yeah, there's I have a lot of questions about the whole realm in general, but yeah, he is extremely horny. So I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's your soul. I mean, it's you.
Like, imagine if like who's the guy that died? Philip Seymour Hoffman had played Beetlejuice like in the 90s. He saw the original Keaton and he was like, you know what? In the future, this actor, former stand-up comic, is gonna receive an Oscar nomination. So I also need to play Beetlejuice. You know what I mean? Like in like early 90s, 92, 93, and we get like a Tim Burton Beetlejuice instead of that shitty Batman. And then early 2000s.
Who gets early 2000s?
You know, everyone's like demand.
We get Vin Diesel. We get a downslope. We get some fucking.
No, it's still you could. That's funny. I didn't like the doucher of Beetlejuice.
yeah, it's fucking just Paul Walker before he dies, and it's all the Fast and Furious people.
But I think it's
Topher Grace.
That would be great. Oh my God, Topher Grace is Beetlejuice. But imagine like early like 2009. There's like a lot of, you could see people are like, all right, we're ready. We want Black Beetlejuice. Let's fucking do this. And then the movie company instead gives us Woman Beetlejuice, which is something nobody wanted because they're like, dude, he's so horny. Like, this is the worst thing to watch now. It's so weird.
Yeah, why? That's like the one thing. That's it.
Anyway,
Chef Beetlejuice.
That's my opinion on American
cinema. I'm trying to think of more Beetlejuice. Fucking Shia LaBeouf, definitely a Beetlejuice. Do a solid Beetlejuice.
Shia, oh my god.
Actually, an incredible. That'd be a very good Beetlejuice.
That'd be so funny if they're like, that was his first role after Even Stevens. You know, he knew how big of a fucking deal it was to put on the.
Holes was a prequel. He's talking about the genitals of a female. Holes got him.
This really, if we go back,
can we write a movie of? Can we make this a movie of people that's the role, like what we're talking about, and then just have all these people having to do Beetlejuice for whatever reason. I love it. It's hilarious.
Steve Buscemi eventually, you know, he takes on the role in like the 2015 sort of era. He's like, you know, the role I felt got a little ham-fisted and a little wild there, you know. It was a little bit too cartoonish, and people stopped focusing on the horniness. That's the real theme of Beetlejuice.
Yeah, he just has to play his character from fucking Armageddon. The horniest guy on fucking Earth is Steve Buscemi's character. Fucking just a big fucking oil rig pervert. Yeah, the Kevin Hart Beetlejuice wouldn't be that great, but because he's black. God, that's the second reason. No, I don't know if Kevin Hart could pull it off.
I was actually picturing. I think if you ask Kevin Hart, like, could you play Beetlejuice? He'd be like, for sure, I could play Beetlejuice. Are you kidding me?
100%. He would. Yeah, he'd be ready to go. He'd probably do a pretty good one. With this fast, he'd be horny, obviously, and then that's the main prerequisite.
Man,
Keaton, but you know what? But Keaton fucking crushed that role, by the way.
Yeah, dude. It's like you really look back at it, and you're like.
And then he did Birdman. Then he did Birdman, and we're like, what the fuck happened?
I like Birdman, but I really thought, like, if you, and this is just, maybe I'm just like an insanely uninformed person. I thought his performance in Beetlejuice was much more difficult than Birdman. Like,
I 100% agree.
Birdman was how we all anticipate, like, rich, sophisticated art theater people to be, you know, kind of fucked up and whatever. Like, but we have no reference for a horny demon, dude.
No, he was wild. He was like, and that's not Michael Keaton. Like, he is a fucking.
Like, how funny would it be if that wasn't in the stage direction or anything? Like, the spin he put on Beetlejuice is like to make him fuck some more.
It gets better and better. Yeah, it's like, yeah, behind the scenes is just fucking, yeah, it was just a normal haunted house. Yeah, he came in and he created this whole world. Yeah. That worm thing. He just like, and obviously the sexual arousal.
He's like, what if after I scare the girl's parents, I try to eat their pussy, right? I try to, They're like, oh my God, dude.
God damn it. Beetlejuice is just, this might be the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. It's just hilarious. 9 things you probably didn't know about Beetlejuice is going to tell us everything that you just said.
You know what got me thinking about this? When I took my wife to New York recently, not recently, whenever the fucking Astros were in the playoffs, I was like, I'll take her to Broadway. You know, that'll kind of make me sell her on New York. She really didn't like New York.
There's a Beetlejuice musical?
Yeah, it was Beetlejuice the musical, and it was around October.
Are you kidding me? That's what you went and saw? Of all the good shows that you could see, you saw fucking Beetlejuice the musical?
I was like, you know what? I have sets at Gotham in the Stand, and I'm making like decent money, like playing shows in New York. I was like, I'll fork over the fucking. I knew it was gonna be a lot of money. I'm not gonna say how much, but I was willing to buy a day, which are a little cheaper. Those tickets to the God, why can't I think of? I was about to say not Jeff Dunham. To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about, Jeff. He was in Dumb and Dumber.
Foxworthy.
And
Foxworthy.
Yeah. Jeff Foxworthy's To Kill a Mockingbird.
You might you might be a racist if you're named Dad's Atticus, if your name's Scout. No, it's Jeff fucking with a D, not Dunham. Yes, the Daniels. Daniels.
Right, yeah. Is it Jeff Daniels? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Jeff Daniels. And so I was like pitching her. I was like, yo, we get to see Jeff Daniels. I'm a big Sorkin guy. You know, I love my boy and good dialogue.
Is he back on drugs yet? If he's not on drugs, then I can't.
I just can't conceptualize like a Sorkin play. You know what I mean? Like the right. Tempo of it is just so weird. How do we watch people walk down hallways? You know,
fucking Sorkin on drugs is the best fucking thing to ever happen to television. I don't care.
I'm like pitching her on this, and she's like 90%. She's like almost there. And then she's like, we should save the money. She's like, we should save the money. And if Lion King's not available, let's go see Beetlejuice. And I'm like, all right. So we were like at the top level of theater.
I love that one. Like that's right. That slid into like
just zigged all the way down to the bottom.
How was it? I mean, I've heard nothing about it.
Here's the thing. It was amazing.
Broadway's off the hook. Like, but they kill it. But some shows just aren't good. It's
still Broadway, so everyone's still like really good. The guy that played Beetlejuice, we saw him. They did like a Beetlejuice thing at the Thanksgiving Day parade for some reason.
Beetlejuice is coming back. I feel like we're onto something, and we'll have fucking.
You're gonna see that actor. I wish I remembered his name.
Bradley Cooper, the next Beetlejuice. I'm gonna be thinking of so many possible Beetlejuices that I can't even. Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd would be a great Beetlejuice.
Oh my god, dude.
Paul Rudd would kill that.
Oh my. He would get criticized because he'd be like
almost too horny. A little bit too horny. that's his one thing. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, but I want to be a little bit more horny than the original. So yeah, it's because
one of the things the guys really didn't do enough, they didn't horn dog it up enough, you know.
Yeah, the Dark Knight got dark. Well, Beetlejuice is gonna get a little bit hornier. I mean, and a lot more hornier, honestly.
Honestly, you know who I would really like this is like I would just pay money for this movie. Robert Downey Jr. as Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, he'd be a great one.
I truly believe that if we had put the focus on original movies becoming recurring rather than these fucking comic book, one size fits all fucking storylines.
I hate them. I know a lot of people like those movies, and I don't have any problem with that, but they're just not great. But yeah, we should be making more Beetlejuices.
There should be 6 Beetlejuices right now. There should have been one Iron Man in the 80s that nobody watched, and there should be 6 Beetlejuices.
Yeah, and it changes every time, like the Colonel Sanders commercials. It's the new Beetlejuice. It's a new Beetlejuice. Who's gonna be the new Beetlejuice? It's a whole marketing campaign. You got fucking John Hamm. All right, John Hamm is Beetlejuice.
I like.
I do kind of love that though.
Black Beetlejuice.
Would Denzel get it? No, Denzel could. Denzel, actually, no, I had an argument last night. Denzel can't play a zany character. Denzel would not get it.
It would be Donald Glover or Idris Elba. Because he'd still have to be.
Idris Elba would get it. That'd be an Oscar. That'd be an Oscar performance. But he's not really a zany guy either. Tay Diggs. It's like, no, not Tay Diggs.
No, actually, I'm just gonna tweet that after this conversation. Like, here's my 2024 Oscar prediction. Idris Elba wins Best Actor for his role as Beetlejuice. Did you freeze right on that moment? Damn. Well, untimely moment to freeze on.
goddamn doorbell. Excuse me. Why am I still zoomed in? Get off my shit. Here, come back in here. Come back in. Come back into the house. I told him, all right, it's live on something. Who fucking cares, man? That's what I said. Honestly, that's what I said. Honestly, what it comes down to is it's heritage, not hate. You know what I mean? It's heritage, not hate. But we really do mean hate.
Oh, hey, we're back.
Very good. I was about to sing my heritage, not hate song.
I tried to log in several times. It wouldn't let me until you told me to.
I'm gonna blame the Zoom because it just fucking fucked off. It fucking fucked off. So here trying to fucking do my stream, it's fucking off. You know who'd make a good Beetlejuice? Tom Brady. big Pappy. Yeah, you see Big Pappy's he'd be the first black Beetlejuice. No more Garcia Para. Be a fucking good Beetlejuice.
Bro, fucking Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce and Ray Allen at the same time. We'll make the big three. Who was the other guy? Kevin Garnett. Get Kevin Garnett down there. Then Kevin McHale and Larry Bird will be the two other Beetlejuices, and they'll play them in a pickup game. It'll be crazy. All right, anyway.
I bet if someone asked Larry Bird, like just randomly, like, what's your favorite movie? He'd be like, I like that Beetlejuice.
Yeah, you know what? That's it. I think he would too. He probably is Beetlejuice. I can't think of one movie that he would like, or he does like Blue Chips because he does have a cameo in it.
What other original characters should be recurring the same way as Batman?
Yeah, so Beetlejuice. We got
Edward Scissorhands is like kind of in that direction, but I don't think I really want to see
I don't really fuck with Edward Scissorhands.
Now, you don't fuck with this one, but this would be great.
But I do like Jeff Knife Knees. He's pretty fucking tight.
If Forrest Gump happened every 5 or 10 years and we got to see each new actor try to take on mentally disabled people.
Okay, well, see, now that's what. But see, the thing is that the plot and everything about that was just absolute garbage. But Tom Hanks was fucking pretty damn incredible. So that's where, like, Forrest Gump is not a good movie. It makes absolutely no sense. It's terrible. He gets abused by what's her name? Fucking it's sad. It's terrible. And there's no way he could have done any of that stuff. There's no way he got into college. There's no way he played 4 years of football and didn't go to the NFL.
Sure. But imagine seeing the 2009 Forrest Gump with Ben Stiller as Forrest. Would that not be amazing?
Yeah, he'd be a little bit. See, he'd have a little bit of sass to him, a little bit of attitude, a little bit of shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you.
We'd get to actually see Simple Jack.
Yeah, and I was running. I'm trying. Yeah, now I got to think of how many more Forrest Gumps. Yeah, see, and I don't want any Sean Penn Forrest Gumps. I don't want any serious. I need like
motherfuckers who are doing it for the paycheck. Owen Wilson would be an amazing Forrest Gump. Oh yeah.
So would Luke. No, Luke would not. Actually, Luke would try. They both did it back-to-back movies. Like, it's just the same movie. They're twins. They're it's Forrest and it's Rainforest and Forrest, the twins. So stupid. The brothers, step brothers. Yeah, you got a Will Ferrell Forrest. You got a John C. Reilly Forrest. You get a. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. There's not many people can have it. You got to be able to sit in the pocket.
Like how many original characters out there that you could build an entire franchise around?
I'm trying to think if there's any like just good characters. I'm trying to think of the movies that
it'd be interesting if Jay and Silent Bob were passed down instead of it being Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes every time. It became like like Edward Norton and Jonah Hill.
Yeah, definitely Jonah Hill. Yeah, you get some of those guys get fucking like Jay Baruchel and those fucking their whole crew. They do it, and then you'd have those are good characters though. Like they might not be your favorite movies, but those are fucking original characters. Like they're made up, they're theirs. Like they fucking like have some fucking
My favorite
dignity.
thing, my favorite thing about Kevin Smith's like little universe is that like the temperature of his movies changes a lot. Like some are very serious, some are not that serious.
Right.
Some deal with difficult human tones. Some deal with like, you know, pretty easy. Yeah, the mall. The mall in Jersey.
Great.
No matter what though, no matter how hard of a human journey it is, Jay and Silent Bob are in that movie, which makes it. It's like there's not. You imagine
they had like fucking Dogma. Like Dogma was a fucking pretty good movie. You got to deal with it. You got to fight them on the fucking subway or whatever.
Dogma and Chasing Amy both have Jay and Silent Bob in it. Like not unnecessarily either. Yeah.
Yeah, they're also, just loitering in Clerks.
They're just guys that loiter. And Dogma is like there's so much at stake essentially in Dogma, you know?
Dogma is a very underrated movie. That's a good fucking script.
That's like if the Bible and the Spider-Man book series like had a similar tie-in. You're like, that guy's in both of them.
You know the Lord for the New Testament. He shows up in episode 3. He got beat by Venom. The Green Goblin got him, and the Lord had to. Jesus comes back to fight the Green Goblin. It's fucking tight. So,
who's that guy? Who's that guy whose power came from his hair in the Bible? Samson.
Samson. I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like that bitch out in Scramson. Yeah, like, give me a fucking break. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not believing, but that thing.
Did you see the crossover when Samson fought Dr. Octopus?
Yeah, you see when the burning bush and fucking the burning bush and Noah and all of his animals his ark had to fight fucking Dr. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, basically anybody in the Bible is hilarious. They battle somebody else.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. You see when the devil battled mankind as the serpent tricking people and making them eat apples.
Also, that story is so like the whole Bible is such a
incredible. I love that a serpent convinced somebody that's just the only talking snake convinced her to do the one thing they weren't allowed to do.
I can't believe you think the plot of Forrest Gump is thin, but the fucking Bible gets a pass. Dude, the Bible is the most first drafty thing ever. First of all, no snake would ever like. If
serpent.
There's 2 people,
show some fucking goddamn reverence for it. The serpent pulled off the incredible. Don't eat anything off that tree. Hey, you might want to eat that. Like fucking, it had to be convincing. Shout out to the serpent.
Okay, think of every woman you've ever met and every man you've ever met.
Yeah.
So there's only
then the man. I'm thinking of the men naked.
There's only 2 people. There's a man and a woman alive on Earth, and one of them is gonna eat something they're not supposed to.
Yeah, because of a snake convinced them. That we were
1,000 times out of 1,000. That's a dude. First of all, it's you're telling me a snake made a woman decide what she wanted to eat instantly.
No, women were dumb and inferior to men. That's the whole point. That's why she did it, because they're stupid, and that's why. And the snake was able to convince her because she was dumb.
If snakes could make women make decisions about food, I would have
the only talking animal. I mean, come on. What did he say? Like, it had to be so good. Like, I mean, he just had to be just relentless in her ear, just like fucking yapping about it.
That apple, bitch.
Yeah, bet you won't. But yeah. I want to know what he said, because that's fucking convincing.
For sure, if that story ever happened at all, Adam ate the apple.
I hope it's all literal. And they're like, yeah, the snake. They're like, yeah, it was incredible. It was Adam and Eve were real. The fucking snake convinced her. He was incredible. Just fucking the only talking animal. Just fucking really got her, and it was really impressive. And the burning bush. Shout out to the burning bush. Just talking. Fucking Moses flying around. Yeah, shout out to everything that happened.
I don't know if Moses ever flew around, but I love the idea that he did. Moses always flying around.
Yeah, he's flying up the mountain, fucking eating tablets and fucking getting chased by the Egyptians and shit. And fucking shout out to the Egyptians, just slaving people, burning books. They get a pass. Egypt gets a pass, and I don't like it.
I will say, early like ancient Egypt is such a great antagonist. Like better than
Yeah.
most villains. First of all, Pharaoh is so bad and evil, he doesn't even get a name. They just refer to him like king or monarch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
It's
there's
just
probably something tight.
it's just Pharaoh in the Bible. Like they're like, I don't even want to say this motherfucker's name. Like
That is kind of scary.
so
Honestly, yeah.
evil. They said Voldemort a bunch in Harry Potter, but they just called him Pharaoh.
Yeah, they're probably just fucking too stupid. They couldn't pronounce it. It was like fucking
Ahmadinejad.
yeah, Ahmadinejad, and they're fucking. He's riding a sphinx through the desert or something. But yeah, the Egyptians were terrible, terrible people. Awful. They're sex perverts. They're fucking. They're just not great. Their gods are scary. They're fucking all their practices are scary. They're not wearing. They're wearing shirtless vests.
I liked them better then. I hate them now.
Oh yeah, yeah. You ever been to Cairo? I mean, get out of here. Yeah. Get out of town, Cairo.
You call that a ball club? You think you're ever gonna win a World Series in Cairo? Fuck you.
Yeah, I got nothing. Like I was gonna say something about the Suez Canal. Suez.
Oh yeah, you think the Suez Canal is so impressive? Well, the Green Monster is 40 feet wide.
Yeah, you got your fucking pyramids. You got your fucking giant cat statues out there. Fucking Egypt, your deserts and your fucking llamas. Anyway, yeah. So shout out to the ancient Egypt for somehow playing the Boston Red Sox in the upcoming series. You got your hieroglyphics. Y'all fucking writing pictures on your wall. You fucking weirdos. You got your mummy tombs or whatever. All right.
I gotta go to sleep. This has been fun.
Goodbye forever.
Dilate your asshole for me if you can.
I will, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you one Beetlejuice as a parting gift, and it's gonna be oh man, this is gonna
Tom Green.
He'd be a fucking probably, but he might be like a like short list for the best ever. But I'm gonna say Tom Green would fucking absolutely murder that. Man, I'm gonna go. Who's the fucking the good-looking Canadian guy?
Justin Bieber.
Oh, well, yeah, I do love him. Justin Bieber is fucking Beetlejuice. I do like that. No, the fucking what's his name? Fucking the fucking Canadian, fast talking. Right? Not Gosling. Not Gosling. The other one. Channing the fucking Tatum? Guy that played the thing. Yeah, I don't care. It's not a good one anyway. Fuck.
I don't care.
Fucking who's the fucking the guy what's the hilarious guy that curses a bunch, the hero movie?
In the fucking hero. Oh, Ryan Reynolds. Ryan
Reynolds. I think he could do it.
He would be that would be so interesting because he'd be like a snarky Beetlejuice.
Yeah, but still horny, but still extremely horny.
Yeah, I can't believe when I saw Ryan Reynolds for years, I was like, that's Van Wilder. I don't care what you're fucking telling me.
That's a fucking incredible. Van Wilder's an incredible character. That's a good. Now, I know you can't really. Actually, I don't know. You could. That's
a great book.
Van Wilder. You could take him through a few movies.
I think they tried it. They tried it with. There was someone else that played him.
They were doing American Pie type bullshit. It was like
garbage. Yeah.
Christmas or something. Like you can't. They mailed it in, is what they did. But like he was just like he was cool. Like he's a con artist. He was like the Zach Morris of fucking.
Who's the German guy that's always in the Quentin Tarantino movie?
Christoph Waltz.
Yeah. What if in 2019 Christoph Waltz played Van Wilder?
They played Beetlejuice in the same year and won 2 Oscars. Hello, he's like, hello everybody. It's welcome to college. I'm in my 37th year.
Isn't that so kooky?
That's so cool. It's a little weird at my parties.
Yeah, the dean's on
Van Wilder. So if you're stupid, and also say my name 3 times. It's Beetlejuice. Who's the fuck? Okay, we're getting out of here. But who's the what's the weird guy from fucking from Back to the Future? Crispin Glover.
He already kind of looks like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, he is Beetlejuice. I'm gonna be what's great about this is I'm gonna randomly be like tweeting you and texting you just fucking names of Beetlejuices for like it's
one of my great. It's one of my greatest like content ideas in terms of like it's just everyone. You know, when I began talking about it, everyone's like, "Is this the dumbest conversation you could
Like,
possibly have?"
but no, but
And
what
then
if we
by
got
the end of
like
it, you're just
what if we got
obsessed.
like a Netflix money and got like the fucking one of those Valentine's Day fucking casts and got everybody to do a Beetlejuice and do like that as it's fucking hilarious. It's so funny.
Like we
and everybody it'd be just like close enough to like the edge where people are like, yeah, why aren't they doing it? So it's like, all right, man. We'll continue to Beetlejuice talk next time.
That's so funny. We eventually created Beetlejuice Mania.
I'm already missing. I'm gonna shoot to New York and check out the musical, and I might watch it tonight, man. You just pick up some fucking horny tips or whatever.
I'm telling you, man. Check it out. Thanks for having me.
That's my Beetlejuice. All right, man. Later on. Thanks for doing the show or whatever this is. This meeting. Thanks for doing
meet and greet.
This Beetlejuice propaganda. Fuck. All right. That's enough Beetlejuice talk. We're gonna talk about Beetlejuice's friend, Dr. Beetle. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Cool. I don't know if that worked. It probably didn't because I just stopped the video. Listen to more of that fucking. Who was that? Who was that weird fucking guy? Hank Williams the Fifth. Just